Hello everyone, my name is Ashley, otherwise known as ashplum, and that's a really weird saying because in all my past videos I went by Simplakes and I never called myself Ashley except for one video. It was the 5-minute build challenge or whatever. I called myself Ashley. I didn't catch myself until like way after, but it's not like I had many people to be like, oh, I wonder what her name is. But anyway, yeah, my name's Ashley. I always start off every video like talking about something, and I also had to mention the window's open, so if there's any noises, like there's a plane flying by, that's why. Yeah, so I'm showing you guys voiceovering for a speed build that I just recorded last night about like 10 o'clock at night because I felt like building. So yeah, this is a really tiny speed build. It's really tiny, like it's extremely small, but I think it's perfect. It's perfect for like one sim. I put in a double bed, which might be a little bit like pushing it, but yeah, anyway, I sped up this part by double the normal speed, which I put it on like, usually I put it on 6, but I wanted this video to be like a 14-minute video. That's what I was kind of feeling, and that was about 7.2. So yeah, I sped this part up by 14.4, and because basically the very first like 20 minutes of this build, I just kept on going back and forth with the windows and also the arches. I couldn't make up my mind, so I sped this part up, and yeah, that's why you probably didn't notice that's like super sped up, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I did. I also spent quite a bit of time on the kitchen because I couldn't figure out colors, and it was funny, when I started this build last night, I was kind of like, it'll be like a quick, maybe like a quick 30-40 minute build. It ended up being an hour 40 minutes. I didn't plan on that, and also figuring out the coloring was really hard. I really wanted to like intertwine like the white as well, or with the orange. Yeah, and also guys, my favorite color is, I was gonna say orange, but I think it's just all like warm tone colors. Like I love reds, I love oranges, and I love yellows. So this house made me feel really nice and made my heart feel full. So yeah, and this house was inspired by a picture. I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen. I guess I'm getting a little uncreative, I don't know, but I found some really nice houses online, so I kind of want to recreate them. Obviously the inside, I had no idea what the inside or like the sides of the house looked like, or the back, so yeah, it is inspired. It's not like I got like a house plan online, but yeah. So also, I should mention, this is a starter house. It's in the name, but yeah, I ended up naming it couple starter, which is super uncreative of me because I couldn't think of a name. I was going back and forth with a bunch of names, but they all like sucked. So I named it couple starter, and it could be a single starter if you want your, like if you just want one sim to live here, it's perfect. And they'll just have a double bed. But yeah, see, look, I'm changing the arches, and also in the very end, when I started playing to get the screenshots, I noticed putting all the walls down that the arches were super annoying, so I ended up like deleting most of them. I uploaded the finished house to the gallery under couple starter and the hashtag ashplum, but once I realized that the arches, is that what they're called? No, the pillars, right? I can't remember what they're called. I'm gonna call them pillars because that's what I called them in the on the gallery. So I noticed that they were super annoying, and oh my god, my voice is super raspy. I'm sorry, I literally just woke up and I'm eating breakfast right now. It's pretty hot, so I'm like, you know what, I should get this voiceover done with. But I noticed that the pillars were annoying, so I deleted most of them and re-uploaded it to the gallery under a different name. I think it was couple starter V.2. So you can go ahead and delete the arches or the pillars if you want, but I already have a re-uploaded version without most of the pillars. I ended up putting screenshots in the end so you guys will see. But if you just want to like delete some of them, or if you want to delete all of them, you can like decide. But it's up there in the gallery if you want it. Yeah, so here's the kitchen. I was gonna like double the speed on this too, because I kept going back and forth. It was crazy. I didn't know what colors I wanted to choose for the whole house, I guess. At first I was kind of feeling like a cool tone mixed with the warm tone. Like you see I love that color of the wood, which I don't know. I wanted to try like maybe a blue fridge and like a blue like backsplash. I think I ended up going with like a gray. So like a gray tone with warm tones. But yeah, originally I wanted to do like blue fridge, blue backsplash, and then like orange tile or orange floors. But yeah, I changed it to the gray because I think it was a bit more like cohesive. The bathroom is really plain. And then yeah, I also changed up the bedroom because it took up a lot of space and I felt like it didn't need to. But I really like this house. It is not, unfortunately, base game only. I feel like a lot of people have done base game only houses, so it's just you have to get really creative to make something like different. And yeah, so this is just like not an all-in-one, but I really use like whatever. Like I have all game packs, all expansion packs, and pretty much all stuff packs. Except 3 of them are missing. I don't have Parenthood and I don't have Vintage Glamour and Bowling Stuff because if you watched my last video, I bought the bundle. I'm getting it in like a week. So I'll have those, which is I'm getting off topic, but I told myself like, oh, I will start making videos when I get them because I would love to make, like, I like having everything, so I have like as many choices as I want. But I really wanted to make this build last night, so yeah. But I was talking about packs. So I have almost everything. The only ones that I don't have is Spooky Stuff and Romantic Garden. So this house, I just used whatever I wanted to, whatever like fit. And I didn't know that I had that coffee table until I saw it was Stepho Sims. I saw her speed build, I think, and she used that coffee table, and I fell in love with it, especially the orange. I think it's actually like a red tint because the floor is orange. It's like, it goes together well in my mind, or in my eyes. And I added that easel there, and then I realized that like maybe if your sim is not a painter, it's just kind of a waste of money, because I think once you purchase the house, because you know how like when you go to build mode and you can like play around with everything, you don't lose money, but once you go back to live mode and then go back to build mode, you delete it and then you lose money. So I didn't know exactly if that's what happens, like if you buy this house and your sim is not a painter, so you have to delete it, you lose a little bit of money. But I just deleted it. Anyway, if you wanted it, go ahead and get it. But I put a bookshelf. So yeah, because I know not all sims are painters. I love making my sims painters, but recently I've actually been making my sims like pianists or musicians. So haven't had a paint or an artist sim in a while. But anyway, the backyard is super plain. I didn't know what to do with it because I wasn't running low on money. By the time I was like pretty much done with the inside, I was like, oh wow, 6,000. Oh, of course I will go plant happy. But plants actually took a lot of money, and I ended up having like 3,000, I think. By the end, I like put all the foliage and stuff, and I still wanted to put like a low-key backyard. So I ended up deleting most of the plants, and anyway, in the inspiration picture, or in the original home, there's like no plants in the front yard, except for like the one right there near the window. But yeah, so I ended up deleting like some of them. There is still quite a bit of like foliage around the house because I wanted to keep it a little bit alive. Didn't want it to just be like just the house. But yeah, I didn't really talk much about the house, but there are screenshots in the end, so you guys will see if like, I don't know, if you're paying more attention to my words than the actual build. But yeah, so I'm working on the outside. As you can see, I'm running a little bit low on money. I think by the end of this speed build, or this build, it'll leave your Sims with about 700 or 800 simoleons, which is pretty low. But I mean, you're just like starting out, so like you can go ahead and get a job or cheat. But I mean, if you cheated, why would you get like this home? So yeah, it's just my thinking. But oh my god, my voice is getting super raspy. Anyway, I decided to make this voiceover right now because my food is really hot. I've been making oatmeal, like homemade oatmeal, for the past like week, and it's so good. I never thought it was, because I always thought it was kind of bland. But because you make it in a pot with like boiling water, it's really hot. So hold on, let me check. Okay, we have a bit of time. We have about 3 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty hot. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get this voiceover done with anyway. Because in about 7:40, at around 9, I'm gonna leave to pick up my friend, and we're gonna spend the day together, which is cool. We might make a video together. I don't know. We always end up making a video together, but I always say that I'll edit it, and I never do. So we'll see. Never made a Sims video with her before, so maybe I will. Oh yeah, this is like okay, by the end of this build, I think my game was like glitching out, because when I was trying to put down like, look at that, the pillars, they were floating on like a non-existent, well, I guess it was, okay, that's a glitch too, but yeah, they were like floating. Like, I'll try to put them down the first level, but they would go to the second level, even though there was no grid or anything for them to go to. Or maybe it was because of that little patio thing. I actually don't know, but they were floating, which was really annoying. And then also, I was trying to put down like fences, or well, I put down fences, and I was trying to put down gates, and they kept like going invisible, I guess. And yeah, so if you see me like, or if you saw me, I think I already solved that issue, but if you saw me just put down like random gates, it's because that's how I got around the problem, because they kept going invisible. So I'd have to put the gate over top of it and then delete it, and then it would come back. But yeah, so I put a lot of pillars, and again, I deleted them and re-uploaded it. So if you don't want to delete it yourself, I got you. And I deleted that grill because I was running so low on money. Yeah, but anyway, when I replace the easel with a bookshelf, I think I actually end up with like less money. So I mean, it's whatever. Watch, it's gonna go from 1.6k to 900. So yeah, that's what your Sims have. I also put in a mirror. I put a mirror in the bathroom. There's a mirror in the living room, but yeah, that bathroom is really cramped. Yeah, 853 simoleons. But yeah, these are the screenshots. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I'll put a screenshot in the very end of the build without most of the pillars. So yeah, again, that's only if you want to download it and you don't want to remove them yourself. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in my next video, like I said. Bye guys!